Hey everybody, this is going to be my journey through my weight loss or attempt at weight loss. Well, actually it's not an attempt, I'm going to do it this time. I've been striving to get myself healthy, not that I haven't always been a healthy person, but you know, as I got older I started to put on some more weight, as you know, a lot of us do. I'm 52 now, I'll be 53 in November, but yeah, it's been a struggle. I've been looking for different ways of losing weight. I've exercised, I've diet, I've never put the two together really. I've always like, okay, I'm working out so I can really eat what I want. Well, that worked when I was 20, my 20s, but or in high school. That definitely doesn't work now that at my age. Or I started dieting, but I wasn't really working out. I wasn't actually blending the two. And I wouldn't say dieting per se. I just wasn't eating healthy. So it got to a point where I wanted to get myself a little bit more healthier. I watched my dad, who passed away a few years ago, who had suffered from congestive heart failure and diabetes. And he really did not take care of himself the way he should have. I'm not sure if eating healthier could have prevented that as far as congestive heart failure. My understanding, a lot of his conditions, ailments, came from, he fought in the Vietnam War, and he was in areas where they used, a lot of the Agent Orange, if you guys are familiar with that. But he really didn't talk. He didn't like to talk about the war too much, so I never really pressed him on his what was going on over there. So, anyways, I started to put my mind to getting some weight off. Wasn't really successful at first. Joined the gym. Started working out. Started doing some cardio stuff at first. I told myself I wasn't gonna really start lifting heavy, because I got into that thing. Oh, I'm lifting now, so I don't have to do cardio or whatever. And I just didn't. I wasn't doing things right, because I lifted before when I was younger. I got really bulked up and big, and it worked for me then. But anyways, so I stumbled on. I was looking on YouTube a lot. I found this video of these individuals who actually started hearing about this intermittent fasting. And I wasn't really familiar with it, so I started doing some research on it. I really didn't want to get into any fad diets and stuff like that, because there's a lot of them out there. Lose weight in 20 days or something like that. I knew this had to be a long-term goal, so I started this intermittent fasting, which really isn't a diet. It's just more, you guys are probably familiar, you can look it up. I'm not an expert on this, so don't take me everything as gospel. I say go research it yourself. But like I said, it's not a diet. It's more of a eating pattern, where I give myself a 16-hour fasting window and a 8-hour eating window. Usually I stop eating around 6 o'clock at night, and then don't eat until 10 o'clock in the morning. That works for me. I guess the idea behind that is when you're in your fasting state, your body is going towards your fat stores and using those as energy. I know a lot of people say, oh, if you're fasting yourself, you're starving your muscles, your body's going to start wasting away, you're going to be eating muscles. Your body wants to use fat as energy, fat and carbohydrates, from my understanding, and I had a lot of that to use. So basically it forces your body to go to your stored fat for energy to survive. So I started doing that. It was tough for the first couple of days, and then I got used to it. I started feeling a lot better. It was struggling to try to find that perfect time where I could eat and then fast. Fasting at night works great for me. You want to find your own fasting window that works for you, especially around depending what kind of work you do or when you work or what type of work for you. I work in an office, so me not eating first thing in the morning and fasting till 10 is not a big deal for me. You know, I'm not a construction worker or somebody who has to use a lot of energy during the day or right off the day. So like I said, it works for me. So now that I've been doing this fasting, I wish I would have started doing these videos earlier. I started seeing the weight loss. I started in January really doing this, and I set a goal for, I was 260 pounds at that time. So I started a goal of, I guess I'm going to be down to 225 by August. Me and the wife were going to go to Hawaii for our anniversary, and so I thought maybe that'll be a good time, get a good excuse to lose some weight for that. So I said, okay, I'm gonna make this slow because I didn't want to do this. I've done this before where I said I'm gonna starve myself down and I'm gonna lose some weight really quick, and I do, and I just rebound and actually put on more weight. So like I said, I started this intermittent fasting. Didn't really notice anything right off, you know. Then I started seeing a little bit of weight loss, and then it seemed to accelerate. Right now, I am over 30 pounds lighter than I was in January. I'm at 228 as of today. I weighed myself this morning. So it looks like I'm going to blow past my goal weight by August. You know, it's May now. So I'm hoping that maybe I could get down to below 200 before August. So I think that's probably gonna be a good weight for me, is hovering around between 190 and 200. According to the BMI, I'm supposed to be at 175 pounds or 172 pounds for my height, which is kind of ridiculous to me. I'm not sure. I weighed 175 pounds when I left high school. I was athletic then. I was running track and playing football. And I look back at pictures now, you know, I wasn't a huge kid. I mean, I was in shape, you know, and I had muscle mass, you know, as muscle mass as you can get for a high schooler. But I don't think there's no way, I mean, you know, I can carry 175 pounds for a long period of time. Because I did after high school, when I started lifting more, I started bodybuilding, not necessarily competitive bodybuilding, but lifting that way. I put on some, you know, muscle mass, and I went up to 185 pounds, which I thought, oh, that looked good. I liked it, you know. Then I started creeping up in weight, which I kind of try to fool myself and say, okay, I'm putting on more muscle mass, I'm getting bigger. Then I got into the 190s when I got married, and then I thought, oh, it was one of those, oh, I can put my mind to it, I can lose the weight, I can get back down, you know. And I would do some things, of course I wouldn't stick with it, and then, boy, I got up to the 200s. Thought, wow, this is the heaviest I've ever been. And then slowly but surely just started creeping up. You know, I ate the junk food, I ate fast food all the time, candy, whatever. You know, I love food. I'm not a big sweet person, but food, I love food. Anyways, like I said, now I'm down to 228, feeling great. Right now it's like 8 o'clock in the morning, or before 8, heading to work. Haven't eaten anything, have my lunch packed. We'll start eating at 10 o'clock, which will be probably my biggest meal. I'll eat about 2 meals a day, maybe 3. But anyways, I'm hoping to take you guys along with this journey, maybe pass some information off, you know, as I do research. Like I said, suggest you do your own research, find out what works for you. As far as dieting or what I eat, I just been eating healthier. Things have been going good for me. You know, I keep myself at about a 500 calorie deficit, which is, again, that's of course, that's the key for weight loss, is you got to be at a deficit for calories. If you're eating the same amount of calories that you burn, you're just going to maintain weight, of course. And then if you're at a surplus, you're going to gain weight. I mean, if you need to gain weight, that's great. Then you do want to be at a surplus or maintain your weight. But yeah, so it's been working for me. I'm hoping you guys would join me, or maybe get some information out of this, and maybe let me know what works for you. Maybe you can give me some tips. That'd be great. So thank you